right now is the best time to sign up for Uber and Lyft, and you are at the perfect place to do so on this Rideshare Coach channel. Now let me tell you why. Okay, Uber and Lyft offers these sign-on guarantee bonuses when you first start off driving for them. And they sometimes are small, sometimes medium, sometimes large. Right now they are large. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description below and it'll take you to my website, ridesharecoach.net. And all you gotta do is click on the Uber or Lyft sign up button and it takes you straight to that company's sign up page where my promo code is automatically added in for you. Now, once you complete a certain amount of rides, then you'll receive a sign-on guarantee bonus. And that is amazing because if you want to try something out, you want to get compensated fairly for it, right? If you're going to try this out for a month or two, you want to make sure you get a lot of money, and this is the way to do it. Now, what I do that's special compared to other Uber and Lyft drivers and YouTubers is that I give you a free 30-minute call on the phone. I give you all my tips and tricks and advice for you to have success right off the bat. And I'll also give you 25% of what Uber and Lyft pays me to sign you up. That's money from my pocket that goes straight to you via Venmo, Apple Pay, Cash App, or PayPal. Any of those 4 ways is fine. All you gotta do is just comment on this video and tell me that you've gotten started, or even better yet, DM me on Instagram, instagram.com/NephiJames. DM me and say, hey, look, I signed up through your link with your website. I'm ready to get started. Then I'll give you a call as soon as possible. And I'll tell you all my tips and tricks, because without this knowledge, you're kind of going to be going in blind. But if you get that call from me, I'm going to tell you exactly how to efficiently maximize your time out there on the road. There's a lot of tips and tricks and tools you can use in the app to make sure you get a bigger, fatter bonus when you start off. Believe it or not, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get a small bonus. If you know what you're doing, you can get a very fat one. And I'll explain that. It's a little bit complicated, but I'll explain how on the phone. And then, of course, 25% of what they pay me, sometimes they pay me up to $800 to sign up a driver. So 25% of that is $200, and I've paid out up to $200 to drivers. I'm gonna put a testimonial right here on the screen right here so I can show you. Now, why would you want advice from me, right? What are my credentials? Well, I've been driving for over 5 years. I've done over 6,000 rides combined with Uber and Lyft. I'm a 5-star driver on Lyft. I'm a 4.98 star driver on Uber. I'll go ahead and put the screenshots right here so I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt, and I have the proof, right? You know, I'm a seasoned vet. I've been doing this for a long time. I've even gone to college for free because of Uber. Believe it or not, they have this program called Uber Pro, which has all these great benefits, but one of the biggest ones is going to college for free. They'll pay for your tuition, no joke. I made a video on this. I'll put it right here. Click on that video if you want to see how to sign up for this program and get free tuition, because I graduated with a bachelor's degree in digital audiences at ASU online. Transferred all my credits over from Hawaii, from a community college, to ASU, completed my bachelor's degree, and I did that whole process for free. Now, I saved about $40,000. And you know, that's because I did half of a bachelor's degree. You can save, maximum is about 100 grand. If you start from scratch and you're a brand new college student and you have this program, you can save 100 grand. That's crazy. Now, that's a huge, huge tool. And the best thing about it, the greatest thing about it is, if you, let's say you've gone to school already and you don't need it or you don't want it, you can give it away. I'll put a list right here. Your spouse, your son, basically any family member that's in this list, that's who you can give it to if you don't want to use it yourself. An important thing to point out is that my website is superior to just getting someone's code and punching it into the app. Why? Because I've noticed from the past that if you punch in the wrong letter or number and the code doesn't go through, you do not get your bonus. I've had people spend hours on the phone with driver support on Uber and Lyft and not get that bonus because they either put in the wrong code, or they started their first trip, their first 2 or 3 trips before putting the code in, and they've missed out on hundreds of dollars because of these 2 reasons. And that's half the reason why I made this website, is to have a foolproof method for my friends to go ahead and sign up and guaranteed get that sign-on bonus. I'll know who they are, and you can message me and I can go ahead and help you out with my coaching tips and with giving some of that money back to you. It's basically like scratch my back and I scratch yours. The second superior thing about my website is that it has all the information about Uber and Lyft driver requirements and car requirements. So long story short, basically all you need is a car that's 15 years old or newer for most cities and states. But there are some exceptions. Some cities you need a newer car, and there is a few cities where you can have an older car. But everything is in there for you to find out. And my website is updated every single year. Basically, for the driver requirements, you need your basic stuff: license, registrations, insurance, safety check, okay? Make sure you have that all set before you sign up. It's better to have everything set. Make sure you're ready to drive. You have your car that's street legal, that's ready to drive. Then sign up, because once you sign up with my code through my website, the process already starts, and you have that deadline. It's either 30 days, 60, or 90, depending on your city or state. And that sign-on bonus is up to $3,000 guarantee, depending on your city or state. Now, looking towards the future, what does the future hold for this channel? Well, I'm going to do some experimentation with Turo, DoorDash, and Instacart. So if you want to see what it looks like for a seasoned veteran Uber and Lyft driver to experiment with these new rideshare gig apps, stick around for that. I think it's going to be interesting and fun to experiment with a new gig app. And eventually I want to get another car. I want to Turo out this Prius, and I want to experiment with DoorDash to see if it's better than Uber Eats in my city and state, which is Honolulu, Hawaii, by the way. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and ring that bell notification icon. My name's Nephi James. I'm the Rideshare Coach. Peace and aloha.